commencing our program. Jammu chapter to welcome the August gathering.
So thank you, Mr. Malya. A very good afternoon to you all. Esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, industry leaders, members of ICC Jammu chapter, Secretariat of ICC Northern Region, especially our Regional Director, Mr. Malya, and our vibrant MSME community. It is an honor to welcome you all to the ICC MSME Conclave 2025, a crucial platform dedicated to empowering and strengthening the MSME's ecosystem in Jammu and Kashmir. So today's discussion will not only provide valuable insights, but also offer practical solutions to help our MSMEs navigate challenges and seize emerging opportunities. Our first session, which is called Navigating the Modern Challenges and Opportunities for MSMEs, focuses on digital transformation, regulatory compliance, and global market access. In today's fast evolving business landscape, digital tools can help MSMEs enhance efficiency, improve productivity, and expand their reach. So, however, many face hurdles in adoption, cybersecurity and upskilling. We are privileged to have experts like Dr. Vivek Deshpande, an academic leader in technology, Ms. Subhalakshmi Sumanta, entrepreneur driving AI-driven business solutions, who will share practical insights on leveraging technology effectively. Additionally, Shri M.R. Sridhara, whose flight is a little delayed, he is President Postpol, a key industry figure, and Shri Gauhar Arif, an experienced financial strategist. They will guide us on overcoming supply chain bottlenecks and assessing global markets. So the second session of this conclave is role of banks in financing MSME's development and future growth. So addressing one of the biggest concerns for our MSMEs, access to financial institutions play a pivotal role in MSME growth. And today we will hear from banking leaders who are present here, who will share their insights on customized financial products, credit guarantee schemes, and innovative banking solutions. Shri Anil Kumar Sharma is here from SIDBI DGM. Welcome you, sir. And a superhuman being, a banker playing a key role in MSME funding. And we have Shri Rahul Sharma from ECGC, an expert in trade finance, will provide critical information on available credit and risk mitigation strategies. We'll welcome you too, sir. So additionally, Shri Rohit Kumar from J&K Bank is here. We welcome you, Rohit. So Shri Ravinder Singh from UCO Bank, we welcome you. And Shri Shafaq Sultan from JK LFC will provide how MSME and can leverage government schemes for business expansion. So both sessions are designed to equip MSMEs with actionable strategies to modernize, grow, and secure financial backing. The insights shared today will help entrepreneurs in J&K to adopt digital solutions, improve compliance, optimize supply chains, and access capital with greater ease. I urge all the MSMEs present here to take advantage of this session and you can hear the expertise of these bankers and the other people who are present here from South. So I once again extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed speakers, dignitaries and participants. Let's work together to build a stronger, digitally empowered and financially resilient MSME sector in Jammu and Kashmir, and in Jammu particularly. With these words, I thank you and wish you a best of learning. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Sahib, for setting the inaugural tone so perfectly and meticulously, outlining the names of the speakers, the erudite people who are here, and they will go us through varieties of learning today. May I now request Sri Gauhar Arif, General Manager, JKDFC, to share his thoughts with us.
Esteemed guests, speakers of DICE, entrepreneurs, members of ICC, and all other participants who are participating in this conclave. Good afternoon to everybody. I am honored to be speaking at this ICC MSME Conclave on behalf of Jammu and Kashmir Development Finance Corporation, a CPSE under the administrative control of DPIIT. At the outset, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the Indian Chamber of Commerce for organizing this event, a platform that underscores our collective commitment to the growth and empowerment of the micro, small and medium enterprises sector. MSME sector has a significant role to play for the economic growth, creation of employment opportunities, and towards prosperity of UT of Jammu and Kashmir. MSMEs form the backbone of our economy, fostering innovation, employment, and sustainable development. The Jammu and Kashmir Development Finance Corporation has always been there to promote MSME initiatives by offering financial support, consultancy services, and distribution of GOI incentives in UT of Jammu and Kashmir. Today we gather here to give direction to the modern challenges and opportunities for MSMEs, which primarily involves embracing digital transformation for leveraging technologies to improvise operations for enhancing productivity, space optimization, reducing costs, regulatory compliances, supply chain optimization, and tackle challenges such as digital literacy and cybersecurity risks. Cloud-based software solutions can be implemented for accounting and inventory management, customer relationship management, MIS solutions like QuickBooks for accounting, HubSpots for CRM, and Zoho for inventory and project management. ERP systems can also be adopted to optimize the supply chain and streamline HR operations. MSME can sell their products using e-commerce platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, or Amazon. For export marketplaces, websites like Global Sources, Trade India, and DHgate connect MSMEs to international buyers looking for specific products. These product places allow business entities to list their products for a global audience and receive international queries for sales promotion. MSMEs can also use platforms like Alibaba or ThomasNet to connect with international distributors, wholesalers, and retailers. Platforms like Export Genius provides MSME with data on global demand, price trend, and potential customer for decision making with regard to market solutions. A significant barrier for many MSMEs is digital literacy. MSME can conduct training for the employees and management, workshops, online courses and training sessions on software, usage, cybersecurity best practices, and digital marketing can improve the skill sets of the workforce. Selecting easy-to-use software and platforms can help bridge the gap in digital literacy. MSMEs can collaborate with third-party service providers to manage digital tasks they lack expertise in. MSMEs can join industry groups, chambers of commerce, or local business networks to connect with peers who are more tech-savvy. As MSMEs embrace digital technologies, they become more vulnerable to cyber attacks. Implementing robust cybersecurity practices is essential to protect sensitive human business data and maintain customer trust. MSMEs may educate employment about security best practices such as recognizing phishing mails, using strong passwords, and security personal devices. When using cloud-based platforms, MSMEs should ensure that their data is protected and encryption, multi-factor authentication, and regular backups. Installing firewalls and regularly updating antivirus software is crucial for protecting against external threats. MSMEs should also implement endpoint security solutions to safeguard devices and networks. Regularly backing up business data both on site and in the cloud can help MSMEs recover from data breaches, ransomware attacks, or hardware failures. MSMEs can consider investing in cyber insurance to protect against the financial losses associated with the data breaches or cyber attacks. Regulatory compliance is a significant challenge for micro, small and medium enterprises. However, government policies and digital tools are increasingly helping MSMEs navigate these complexities by simplifying compliance and providing financial support. MSMEs need to comply with labor laws, including minimum wage standards, workplace safety, and employee benefits. Or industrial sectors need to comply with the environmental regulations. Business must comply with regulations like GDPR or local data protection laws to handle customer data securely. Financial institutions often collaborate with government programs to offer subsidized or low-interest loans to MSMEs. Government offers credit guarantee schemes where the government guarantees a portion of the loan that MSMEs take from financial institutions. Digital tools can automate and simplify several aspects of regulatory compliance and help business stay up to date with latest laws. Government has introduced e-procurement platforms that allow MSMEs to submit bids, sign contracts, and comply with procurement regulations electronically. Digital tools also play a crucial role in helping MSMEs access financial support and assistance from the government. Digital payment systems and mobile wallets make it easier for MSMEs to access government payments, subsidies, and financial support. Technology plays a crucial role in providing MSMEs with real-time visibility into their supply chain operations like inventory management and order tracking. Using cloud-based tools like Zoho Inventory, TradeGigo, or SAP Business One, MSMEs can track stock levels, automate order management, and forecast demand. Efficient logistics are vital to supply chain success. Digital tools can help MSMEs manage logistic operations, reduce shipping costs, and improve delivery timelines. Outsourcing logistics operations to 3PL providers can help SMEs overcome supply chain challenges. E-commerce platforms like Amazon Global, eBay, Etsy, and Alibaba provide MSMEs with access to millions of customers worldwide. Export marketplaces, websites like Global Sources, Trade India, and DHgate connect MSMEs to international buyers looking for specific products. Governments often offer export promotion schemes to support MSMEs in expanding to foreign markets. The Indian government Export Credit Guarantee Corporation offers credit insurance to exporters, reducing the risk associated with international trade. MSMEs can access government-backed financial assistance such as grants, loans, and subsidies for international expansion. Governments also provide resources to help MSMEs understand and navigate the complex documentation and regulatory requirements for export. So these are my suggestions with regard to the implementation of digitalization programs to streamline technology with operations. Package of concession for the state of Jammu and Kashmir 2002 issued by Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, Government of India, pursuant to the decision of the Central Cabinet. The date of incorporation of JKDFC was 30th May 2005. Commenced businesses from 28 July 2005. Ours is a very small corporation with an authorized share capital of 100 crores and the paid up capital is around 80 crores. It's a small corporation, but we are trying to expand it and grow it, and we are making all our efforts to see to it that we are helpful to the entrepreneurs in the best possible way we can do with our limited resources and financial funds. JKDFC has 4 offices right now. We have one office, registered office in Jammu, another corporate office in Srinagar. We have a branch office in Leh and a branch office in Kargil also. Our mission and values. We at JKDFC aim to be dynamic, responsive and transparent with an aim to catalyze the economic development of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. As you know, the JKDFC is a central CPSE. We have a board of directors. Shri Amardeep Singh Bhatia ji, he is our Secretary DPIIT Chairman. We have Principal Secretary Finance Department which represents UT of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Santosh D. Bhadia. We have one of the directors is Joint Secretary DPIIT, Ms. Gurneet Tej. Then we have other director, Mr. Prashant S. Lokhande, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. We have one of the directors from Ladakh, Mr. Sanjeev Kirwar, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce Department, Government of Jammu and Kashmir, Government of UT of Ladakh. Dr. Kajal, Director DPIIT, he is our Managing Director. Commissioner Secretary, Industries and Commerce Department, Government of Jammu and Kashmir. Mr. Vikramjit Singh is one of our directors. Then we have Shri Kuldeep Tikku, Director Zonal Training Center, LIC of India. The various shareholders of JKDFC are Government of India. They have 5 crore shares of rupees 10 each, that amounts to 50 crores. Then we have shares, 1 crore shares from Government of J&K of 10 rupees each, that they amount to 10 crore rupees. J&K Bank, they have 1 crore shares that amount to 10 crores. Then we have Life Insurance Corporation of India with 1 crore shares of 10 rupees each, and that amounts to 10 crore. So total paid capital is around 80 crores. Objectives are not mentioned there. Anyway, I'll speak. Objectives of JKDFC. We give financial assistance as term loans. We are the nodal agency for disbursement of Government of India incentives under DPIIT. We provide counseling and guidance to prospective entrepreneurs. We also are approved consultancy for preparation of project reports and project profiles. We provide financial assistance and as term loans for setting up of new industrial units, procurement of equipments by industrial units, construction of hotels and guest houses, and also for the renovation and expansion of existing hotels and guest houses. We provide finance for purchase of commercial vehicles, setting up of modernization of homestays, setting up of mini and small hydropower projects, composite working capital loan schemes for manufacturing and service sector units, setting up of new schools, setting up of new clinics, hospitals, nursing homes. As I've already told you that we are the nodal agency functions, we go for the arrangement of funds from GISO on the basis of SLC approvals. We also go for the 10% audit of claims which have been approved by state level committee. We go for the appraisals of self-finance cases. We started our functions in 2008, financing functions, but because of the Transfer of Property Act, we could not take mortgages and we had to stop our financing. So So in 2015-16, after getting the necessary approvals, we restarted our financing, and so it's just financing is just slowly coming up with our limited resources. Till date, we have sanctioned around 128 crores 60 lakhs 85,000 loans to 412 entrepreneurs and disbursed around 93 crores 66 lakhs and 56,000. Then we have the area-wise details. For industrial financing, we have sanctioned around 29 crores 60 lakhs. For ecotourism, we have financed around 34 crores and 22 lakhs. For equipment, it's 10 crores 34 lakhs. And for transport, it's 54 crores 42 lakhs 93,000. We have disbursed funds for CSR activities also, 1 crore for PM Cares funds. We have contributed 47 lakhs 57,474 for contribution to IIT Jammu for establishment of their drinking lamp. We have also donated 13 lakhs 55,756 to Solar International Social Service for supply, installation and commissioning of portable toilets in Srinagar and renovation upgradation of public toilets at Jammu. We have disbursed 14 lakhs to postgraduate Department of Pathology, Government Medical College, Srinagar. We have also donated stretchers and vehicles to Government Medical College, Jammu for 16 lakhs 29,520. So this is all I will, with regard to JKDFC. Now I would like to sum up my speech. I'll request others to come on the rise.
Ladies and gentlemen, through his presentation, we can definitely conclude the role of public institutions in fueling the growth of MSMEs. As entrepreneurs, a lot of times capital becomes an issue, and these are live testimony how JKDFC, I have worked in one of the southern states also, there also have seen how they can bring lot of capital into the way we do our business. So now the question is, before I go to the next speaker, asking him to speak, who is from the academia, whole idea of organizing this session was to bring to the table that MSMEs face grave and gross challenges technologically. The reason largely is because the MSMEs are largely owned by families and who do not want to change the way businesses are being run. So investment in technology or in a cloud or in any kind of mainframe network is something which is considered as a cost, which may not be adding value to the business, but that is something which is inappropriate. If you have to scale your business, you have to invest in technology, without which you will stand nowhere. Even if it is in a service sector, in a manufacturing sector. I was just briefing the media that Industry 4.0 has come. So, that's in manufacturing, which is full on IoT in manufacturing. So, now I would request, Dr. Vivek Deshpande, Director, Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology, to share his academic perspectives with us, and then we'll have Shubhalakshmi. Shubhalakshmi does interesting work. She trains people on artificial intelligence. She has traveled to Southeast Asia with me, and they have forged a lot of good deals which has helped India to secure its position bilaterally with those countries. I'm sure Shubhalakshmi will also bring a lot of value in today's discussion. Only one thing, ladies and gentlemen, we are running a little short of time. By 5 we have to wind up 2 sessions, because then the Honorable NG will come. So we have to be a little more mindful. Come, Dr. Deshpande.
Of the dais, delegates, I think the microphone given in the wrong hand because I am a professor, I can speak for the 3 hours, but don't worry, I will wind up my thoughts or opinion within 10 minutes. So I will categorize my thoughts regarding I can have a brief about my college, and then I will discuss about the model with which we will implement it in our college according to the academia and industry needs. So, being a 40 plus year of legacy, in 1983 we started Vishwakarma Institute, and then we started another one, Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology, while in 2000 needed the information technology boom. Then recently we started in 2017 Vishwakarma University, where the main focus is on the non-engineering background, because VIT and VIIT are already focused on the engineering and the technology backgrounds. Recent news is the VIT and Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology merged together to have only one entity called the VIT. Now, as the name suggests, we focused on technology, and the academics is now having the different perspective than the earlier one. So we also have the industry, then research along with the academia, and hence the new term coined as applied academics. Now, why I will be coming to the applied academics? Because that is the model that we are implemented at our institute, and I am sure if it is implemented with the MSME here in Jammu, then that will be, there must be the flourishment of the MSME over here. Right from the starting of the syllabus development of the curriculum, we integrated the industry people as the industry advisory board. So whatever the new technologies available in the industry, that has to be percolated to the students. So that is the main motto behind that. So we changes our syllabus according to what the industry wants. Second thing, whatever we teach, rather what we want to teach, instead of that what industry want, that is what we are teaching. Second point, the assessment is one of the important point. Rather, say for example we teaches the data structure subject, that is one of the subject over here, and the assessment is done by the Infosys, assessment is done by the Wipro, assessment is done by the TCS, the multiple companies. In this way, what industry want, that has to teach. Internships is one of the greatest way that we succeed, and that is the main USP of Vishwakarma Group. We have a 6-month internship, either 7th semester or 8th semester. It's a final year of engineering. So students go directly to the industry, he learn over there, and 95% probability that will be converted into the PPO. It's called the PPO, pre-placement offers. So what industry has been over here, because industry knows the student knows the industry. It's a win-win situation for both, and the day one billable, that is what the student is. From day one, the MSMEs, the companies can directly put that student on the project. Next step ahead, now we call industries to teach the subject which they want the technology is. Say for example blockchain, the new technologies, GenAI, the multiple technologies. So in third year itself, the company comes to us and teaches the subject for the 40 or 60 students, one batch, one division. Out of that 40 and 60 only, they give the internships, and out of that internship only, they give the placements. But what is take away from this one, for the MSMEs or industries, is on the technology which is required by the MSME, the student will be trained. In this kind, we help the industries to come ahead, take advantage of the whatever the potential that we have, students or the human faculties. We always tell to the industry, you please challenge us. We take a greater advantage for a pandemic situation of the MSMEs. Even that is better, beneficial to the MSMEs as well. Pune is very much blessed with the multiple industries, whether it is pharmaceutical, whether it is automotive, manufacturing, multiple industries. We approach them because all the skilled workers, engineers are there at native place in terms of the pandemic situation. So we give a small modules, small automations to the industries, to fulfill the regular their day-to-day daily production, and that model works over here. Now industry comes to us, so please do the projects for us. So if industries are with us, industries with our academics, then the industries also get flourished, and the gap between the industry and academia will be less and less and less. So that model works for us, and I am sure that model works with the at the Jammu area itself. You have blessed with the IITs, you are blessed with the universities with us. So please, contact them, take their students as an intern, give some projects to them, and get your work done from them. So I'm not talking about the financials or the other compliance, but that can be the win-win situation for both. And that is my take. And this model will be work at Pune region, that might be replicated at Jammu region. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity, ICC. Thank you very much.
Dr. Deshpande, for bringing to the fore your notion in terms of how the industry-academia collaboration is happening. Any institution in today's times where the technology is changing on every passing moment, minutes, seconds, hour, has to align itself with the needs of the industry. I am happy to note that you are also using the word MSME, because normally when you teach children in a college, the aspirations are only to get them employed with an Infosys or a TCS or a Wipro, the big giants of the software. But if your children, after adopting the technology skills from your side and gets placed in MSMEs, that will be a great service to mankind. Especially when you are headquartered in Pune, that area has a lot of MSMEs, Pimpri, Chinwad, and that's the backbone of Maharashtrian economy. So thank you so much for your deliberation. Good takeaway. I would now like to request Shubhalakshmi Samanta, co-founder and CEO of Predict Business Solution, to share her thoughts with us. Shubhalakshmi.
Hey everyone. First of all, I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate Indian Chamber of Commerce for achieving this milestone of servicing to the business community, and that too for the 100 years. So can we have a big round of applause for them, please? And definitely I would like to commend that ICC and the team, the way we are celebrating MSME Conclave here, that too at the crown of the country in Jammu, such a beautiful city. I was enthralled to see the mountain ranges from above. I am here to represent industry and academics. But then coming back to the point, my esteemed panelist has almost covered. Sir Gohar has already given suggestions how to embrace technology. So, and Professor has also said that how the gap can be bridged. But then I would like to just reiterate on certain things, giving a use case that I have been gone through in my journey. So this is way back 2017 when our Honorable Prime Minister introduced GST, and the entire financial system underwent a lot of challenges. We know why, because we didn't have any prehistoric data that how this GST thing will going to work. And this is when I founded my company. It was a bootstrapped company. We onboarded 500 Fortune companies of a Big Four on a platform which was designed and made by the Big Four. And the problem was that how to address the GST taxation thing, because we were expecting a lot of queries would be coming from the 500 Fortune companies, the CFOs would be dialing us, and we really don't know how to deal with that situation, because and this problem was not only for the 500 Fortune companies, but for SMEs, for the startups, for the MSMEs, for everyone, because nobody knew that how to file a GST taxation. So we came up with a solution. We had a contact center having all the omni-channel. I'll not use much technical jargons. Omni-channel, it's a system where you can plug in all your WhatsApp, your emails, your Insta, any form that you raise a query, and you will be given an answer or the feedback using that same particular channel. Contact center is a call center having this sort of mechanism in place. So this is way back in 2017. We started with 50 odd people or probably more. So it was a huge space that we took, and we thought of that as a bootstrap company, we didn't have any angel or VC. So whatever money we are putting in, the money either we will going to make, we are going to use it, we are going to have the returns, we are going to enjoy the money. Otherwise, we all will going to go bankrupt, because we were all young, first generation entrepreneurs. So the major challenge that we had for the first 6 or 7 months was that there was no pattern that we could detect, and we were getting questions on tax filing and also on the technical onboarding platform. The platform was an interface, a layer between the GSTIN government portal and the platform which we had in our area. We'll just give all the inputs, and it will going to collect the data, and the entire filing would be sent to the GSTIN portal, and the submission would have been done. So for the 6 and the 7 months, we initially thought that we are not getting the control of it, because 50 people, it's not easy task. After 10 months or a year or so, we understood that where were the bottlenecks, how to remove it. We underwent process re-engineering. We did automation in the parts where the things were repetitive, and we understood that certain things were also be predicted, maybe by not only by quarters but by week also. So we could predict the uncertainty. We could know the traffic, what time it will going to hit, whether it will be the weekends, whether it will be the nights. During the GST filing, is it the 10th of the month or it's after 20th of the month? So it became very easy. The crux of the story is that by embracing technology, by embracing certain AI tools, by doing process re-engineering, automation in various parts, in order to understand that, we need to also plug where are the gaps. In order to remove bottlenecks, we have to understand that how the process is working. So in the process, in a year or so, we introduced chatbots. We introduced a lot of systems which were talking to each other, and it used to throw insights at the real time. So we could make decisions. Today we are operating that process with just 8 people. So the idea is technology is an enabler. So use it very wisely, but then for that you don't have to be an AI expert, you don't have to be a data analyst for that. Even a layman who has no idea in coding, who is someone just well versed with a little bit of common sense and analytical reasoning behind, can just plug in AI to use it and get real-time insights as we work. This could be in finance, like Sir said, Zoho, or simply Tally. I think it's a premium Tally. These are all now AI enabled. So technology has advanced. What it used to be last 10 years or in 5 years, after ChatGPT, after DeepSeek, with this Gen AI thing, it has become so easy that any one of us can use, and we are using AI tools on a regular basis. It's just that we need to be more, cautious enough that AI tool, there is a myth that it will going to eat away the jobs. It won't. It cannot, because way back in 1970s when computers were there, we all were thinking that it was going to take away jobs, but technology is an enabler. It's just that we need to educate our workforce in terms of cyber threats, because if we are not sure that what we are doing or we are dealing with, definitely we can attract a lot of phishing, a lot of cyber attacks and all. We need to prepare, like Sir said, he curated very beautifully that we need to have proper firewalls in place, and we should have multiple folded authenticated passwords and stuff. It's very easy. All I'm saying is that we need to embrace technology, and technology meaning AI, ML and data science or analytics, and we don't have to be an expert on that. There are AI tools available. We just need to plug it with our systems which we have. These AI tools will going to talk to your existing ERPs or CRMs, and they're going to throw real-time dashboard. From HR, from finance, from operations, everything can be streamlined. And from a management point of view, from a CXO's point of view, you can have a cockpit dashboard which will going to give you real-time insights. And at the same time, with coming up with this new Gen AI thing, now chatbots are getting into conversational chatbots, which is contextual, which means that the chatbots will going to talk to you as if it's a person who's trained in your subject. We are now kind of a pioneer getting into that. We offer our services in the US and UK, specifically using the Gen AI deep tech thing. But like I said, I represent academy also. My company Predict is a completely AI company, and while we were looking for local talent, we found that we always had to hunt people from outside my hometown. Though I am from Delhi, but my company is based in Calcutta. So we figured out that we have to always hunt people from down south or from Pune or from Bangalore. In the process, we thought that why not cultivate an ecosystem where we can, nurture the talent. And there where we realized that the students, once they are coming out of their B schools or from any engineering college, like sir said, professor said that they are not, what industry wants is what they are teaching. So on that similar lines, we thought of to bridge the gap. So we provide on-the-job training as an intern to those students who are interested to build their career in AI or in non-AI. Non-AI is business intelligence, where we can use all the BI tools like Power BI, Tableau and all. So we train them, we give them exposure to deal with our clients, we buddy up. Our managers from projects, they buddy up with them. They give them live data in order to understand that how to deal with those AI tools. So here, Professor Deshpande, I can see that we are completing the loop. What you are throwing in the market, there is a pull factor from our end. So I will request all the MSMEs. From startup, I became local to global. I am a global player now. So it's a suggestion from the esteemed panelists. Please embrace technology because you cannot do away with it. Thank you.
So now we have Mr. Emma Shashidhara, President of Postpol. They are working in the innovation space and one of the finest and best in the country. He's from Bangalore, and they are incubating products which is changing the world. So Mr. Shashidhar, you have to give your deliberation. We are running little short of time. Maybe you can give a speech. You can give a speech because after that there is a banking panel, and then the stage will be taken by the security forces. Please.
Very good afternoon, and I would be very grateful for ICC and Authority of Jammu for having given me an opportunity to speak. I missed my flight and got delayed because of the change of the gates, and finally I'm here with all the sort of exigencies that is coming out of it. So I am the founder or president of the POS Pole. POS is possibility, pole is like a destination, a North Pole. So this is something that we dreamt that high-tech, deep-tech technologies which are ready for the TRL 5 or 6 level to get ready from India and incubated, accelerated and be relevant to the global market, and we prefer that to be invested by Indians with IP being residing in India. So we have San Francisco, Bengaluru sister city in our ecosystem, Paris Saclay Hardware Accelerator, which is very, very one of the prominent accelerators across the globe, having a hub and spoke model of other 6 accelerators. They are our MOU holder, and we have African countries, one conduit, that funnel, which acts like a customer or a consumer of our high-tech, deep-tech products. So our focus areas are deep tech into health, defense, energy and future automobile and automotive and mobility. And we are also into deep tech that will go for the excellence from the academy and commercialization and relevance to the market by the industries. So basically when we look at the innovation spend that is happening at 0.6 from India versus 5.4, range of 3.4 to range of 5.6 with Japan, Korea and Israel and many other countries, it is very much feeble in our society. And today I can give you one example that 1981 when a power line communication was disrupted by one of the eminent professor in Madras IIT and rest of the IITs, that PLC was sold at 95,000 rupees in 1981 versus when they put up a prototype, when an industry leader written a 1 lakh rupees check at that point of time. When he was invited and this guy was apprehensive that, oh, it may not to suit to the imported one from other country. But the guy came, saw that, he lifted it very silently, took it to his headquarters. Then he invited these guys after 1 week, and the country counterparts who were selling this at 95,000 were also present. And the professor who was under the impression that this is a failure, and the industry guy who donated 1 lakh at that point of time, he took it to the next level because of his in-house ecosystem. And those people congratulated him, and this fellow was astonished. What is it? They said, congratulations, having developed about 60% of what we are selling. And believe it or not, it was downsized to 36,000 within a short span of 6 months to 10 months. This is the relevance I'm talking about 1981. But the travel, the road, the path we took in terms of R&D spending, very feeble, very meager. That's where the academia industry things are very much missing. So from Paspol, Bengaluru, we are looking at very cutting edge technology. To tell you about something like from San Francisco, about 6 Indians who were almost residing there for about a decade together, they are building an MRI. A typical MRI in a hospital is about 11 to 12 crore, which requires a liquid helium to keep the magnet cool with a power guzzler, versus 1/5 of the size, 1/5 of the cost. And you can take it in a Maruti van without hassles, and even small minute metal in your body, it will suck you into the bigger MRI, suck you into that and causing a lot of battles. And they use AI to bring the image versus this particular thing where magnet is being cut and coils are positioned in Bangalore in our ecosystem. They talk of 2 crore, they talk of a small mini bar kind of thing which can go to Maruti. The climax thing is, we will not sell it. We will use it per image, maybe 300 rupees, 500 rupees. This is the vision. 3 prototypes are being built. One is in Trauma Center of Victoria, one is in Satyasai, Udinalli, Bengaluru, Madhusudan Sai, and one were in Malaysia, Bengaluru. 3 prototypes are to be kept for 6-month trial. Then possibly once it is done, and we are the masters of it. The beauty of our ecosystem, one of our ultra HNI, he came, saw, he clicked a button of number of X crores that is being transferred to SFO account. My vision for Naya Bharat, all these Europe, Bay Area, high-tech, deep-tech coming into India, getting curated, nurtured with technologically, getting invested by Indians, having IP, and we should move from product, so manufacturing economy to product economy. In a nutshell, I can say you, there is no kind of competition with China. What we need to move is, what do you mean by manufacturing to product economy? Because the beauty here is mass manufacturing China has mastered. We may not be able to catch it up for next 10 years, but with all that saying, suppose if a Foxconn, Pegatron, Wistron that we position in Bangalore for Apple manufacturing, today they talk of one new spec of a Pro FX17 or 18, they send it to all these 3 big guys, contract manufacturers. They will send their quotes. Hardly Pro X18 may come at 18 to 20, 23,000. What it makes 1.8 is Apple's logo, Apple's OS and their brand. So this is what product economy the India should be able to boast of. If Jammu can be a kind of a twin of our Passport high-tech center in Bangalore, I am the most fortunate having been here, and I request all the support from this authority, and we should make it a reality of, okay, this is a Gnana Pita of S12 5,000, 20,000 years back of Jammu that we can able to reincarnate and see that how India can be propelled in a way that we are looking at. We are also nurturing a carbon fiber company for IITMs, and they are in a big demand. 50 crore worth of order is there with them. They are looking for exponential growth, and with Passport they are bringing in an SPV. The beauty here is today we are talking about imported carbon fiber where we don't know where exactly the finished product is coming in. Imagine a hardware shop where you get a plywood, plumbing material. Similar to that, we are dreaming a carbon fiber shop where our drone guy will go take a slice of the different sizes, the thickness of the board and tubes of the different thing. In a record time, he should build a drone. We have complete ecosystem for these drones, robotics, future health. This is something we are dreaming. And when it's a point of health, I tell you one thing, that 11 Indians sitting across, of course 3 Germans, 1 UK, 1 US. So these people are dreaming something, a future technology from India. And they have brought in a Kaplan and Pinnacle 360-degree OT, where robotic OT, where a simple fiber nerve can be visualized. And the doctors can give an option, this is going to be a trouble for you after operating your brain tumor, removing it. So to that level, we are building an ecosystem for the future technology in healthcare. This is one thing I would like to say, and possibly one more very revolutionary kind of product that is coming in future mobility. So all these things are very much readily to be invested in India, to be incubated, to be incorporated, and basically it's a mindset that okay, I want to put up this Jammu in the global innovation map. When Israeli took out there, where they never built any glass wickets or big buildings, took the barren, kind of very discarded military barracks. They did not even paint it. They just wash it, put the table, put the kind of high network, and people today see what's happening around it. It's not required any, basically the mindset to create that kind of ecosystem, that way they have a feeling that I have been backed up by someone, where I can put up entire thing. Recent past, many of the the incident that happened in most of the innovation center is something very suspicious, that India is losing edge over some biotechnology, whatever it is. We need to be very cautious about how we can build this and set the right motion for these balls to go, and basically look at India as a proven and mastered kind of a country in future technology. Basically all these technologies in the name of tradition or rituals are all there incorporated in a very simple way. Now in the name of the future tech, of course, we built Chandrayaan mission at an auto cost. So that is very much evident. And to tell you something before I conclude in a minute or two, one of the 4,100 crore investment that we got it from Tata Technology Group. So they put up a kind of 3D printers and all for upgradation of ITS, where a 3D printer got defuncted, and the particular wheeler, when they asked it cost them for about 1.5 lakh, that machine. And the same thing is available at India, Bangalore at 350 rupees. What technology we are talking about when India can build a part that is costing 350 rupees versus 1.5 lakh. With this note, we are capable. Indians are can really bring about the future technology, and this Jammu can be my second bed of innovation hub, with Passport Bangalore being at the back end. Thank you, Banerjee. Thank you, ICC. I look forward to meet you all. Thank you.
Mr. Shashidhara, I know you for 20 years now, and I could see a lot of attention with which people were listening to your innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, Postpol is interested to open up their center in Jammu. High-tech innovation can happen. All of you can network with Mr. Shashidhara. In the past, he had worked very, very closely with Mr. Kumaraswamy, who is a union minister now. He has been the shadow of Yedurappa ji, who was the Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka. And he's a former civil servant of the state. So we will get into the second session, but now I would like to request Mr. Rahul Sahai to give some token of appreciation to our speakers. Thank you so much. May I now request the son of JKLFC kindly be on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, the security forces are going to take over the dais, and kindly restrict your speech to 2 minutes, if you don't mind. You wanted to speak first, and you are from JKLFC. So, Mr. Sultan, you share your words.
Put a notice straight away. Good afternoon to everyone. I am Shafat Sultan, representing the Jammu and Kashmir Ladakh Finance Corporation, erstwhile Jammu and Kashmir State Finance Corporation. So I'll be flagging 3 issues right away without wasting much of the time. My colleague Mr. Gawat spoke about the financing they're doing in the hardcore sector. I will not delve on that. I'll restrict myself to the small end of the MSME that largely deals with the micro sector. So I'll not discuss the glorious past of the corporation. I think it produced the first generation entrepreneurs, the big names that are in both Jammu and Kashmir provinces as of today, like the KC Group, the Mushtaq Chaya Group, the Khyber Group. They're all financed by JKSFC. That is the glorious past of the corporation. And today's impaired present, between the glorious past and today's impaired present, there has been a lot of water has flown through Chehlam and Tavi. I will not discuss that. Financing from financial institutions is not an issue, apparently, because I guess there are a lot of financial institutions in the country that are more than willing to finance institutions like us as financial institutions, small financial institutions. So, what is the problem then? What's the challenge? The challenge in case of the weaker sections of the society or the highly marginalized sections of the society is the FRBM Act. I don't know how many of you are familiar with this act. Anyone in the audience knows about FRBM Act? Anyways, for generating finances from institutions like, let's say, National Minority Development Finance Corporation, it's under the Ministry of Minority Affairs, that targets minority communities. And also from, let's say, again, I have some colleagues from JK Bank here who are also the state channelizing agencies of this NMDFC. We have one more organization, one more financial institution by the name of National Scheduled Tribe Development Finance Corporation. So what do? What is their mandate? Their mandate is to finance smaller financial institutions and help them to target and reach out to the minority communities of the country. So let us talk about NMDFC. So when we are going to the NMDFC for raising finances, as we have the distinction of addressing both Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory and the Ladakh, as my colleague Gawar also does. So the first thing they ask for is government guarantee. So what is government guarantee? So government guarantee comes under the ambit of FRBM Act. So anyone knows what is the GSDP of Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory as of today? So ours is a 2.3 trillion rupees GST. This FRBM Act is a function of your GSDP. So you can raise to a maximum of 3% of your GST. So this government cover comes from the government. So where does this government guarantee or GG go? It goes into acquiring high infrastructure projects first. The weaker sections of society, it's a least priority. So this is one challenge that I would like the organizers to flag it in the right forum. The government guarantee cover, if we get it, for institutions like us and many other institutions that we have in the audience today, we'll be able to address the weaker sections of the society. As I said, I have left my colleagues in the finance sector, the JK Bank and other, without naming them, let them address the other two M's and S of the MSME. That's the first thing. The second issue I wanted to flag is the impaired MSMEs. So we have, as we know that we have in our industrial estates, a lot of units which are as of today languishing, which are as of today because of a variety of reasons, they are not able to take off or they haven't taken off in the first place. So what do we do with them? As policymakers, as someone dealing with finances, someone dealing with the industries, we have people from CIDCO also here, from industries, we'll be having the Commissioner Secretary later in the day. So what do we do with these units? The need of the hour is to map these units, map these MSMEs. If we are not able to revive them, but at least then we can salvage them. There has to be a strategy to salvage them. And figure out how we can salvage them so that the budding potential entrepreneurs who are willing to invest, who are willing to start business, give it to them. So impaired assets is my second point. And the third point is when we are talking of the recoveries is a very challenging assignment for most of the financial institutions. We encounter challenges with regard to revenue, we encounter challenges with regard to judiciary. Without any contempt of court, any of the courts, I would suggest that we need a policy to ensure that when we are empowered with an act which is called the State Financial Corporations Act. So one of the provision of State Financial Corporations Act is Section 29 that empowers us to take over the property or the security or the additional security of a unit that has defaulted. So when we invoke this act, there are challenges in the way. And what are the challenges? The challenges either come from revenue, or from the judiciary. So these are the three issues I want to flag. He is on my neck, so please come. Thank you so much.
May I now request Mr. Anil Kumar Sharma from SIDBI to share his thoughts in brief with us.
I am Deputy General Manager Anil Kumar Sharma from Small Industry Development Bank of India, looking after Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh. SIDBI, as you know, the SIDBI was set up under a Act of Parliament in 1990, and presently it's a principal financing institution for the development of MSME sector. So we are headquartered at Lucknow and Mumbai. Presently we are running our bank through 127 branches and 15 regional offices. About SIDBI, we are doing direct lending. We are managing fund of funds of Government of India and various states. We are doing the indirect lending through banks, NBFCs, small finance banks, NBFCs, etc. We are doing a lot of promotional and developmental activities all over India. And SIDBI is the trusted nodal agency of Government of India for routing all government schemes and subsidies, etc. through SIDBI. So, as I already told you, SIDBI is there for filling the gap in MSME sector and the banking sector, filling the credit gap. So, SIDBI is doing end-to-end digitization process. So as earlier speaker in the earlier panel told about the technology, so SIDBI is doing each and everything technologically, starting from lodging of application for loan and up to documentation, sanction, disbursement, each and every, even visits are also digitized. Through remote we can do the visit of units located at a far off place. Similarly, end-to-end digitization process, faster and automated process. We are having access of GST data, we are having Udyam data, CIBIL data, each and everything we have integrated data. And a customer under our express scheme, I will tell you in next 1 or 2 minutes. In our express scheme, a customer can directly upload their loan application and upload the documents, and automatically system will sanction the loan and give you a sanction letter on the spot itself. So this is the digital process of SIDBI. So this is a digitization, online loan application, enhanced customer due diligence tools, as I already told you. Digital documentation is the important thing. SIDBI has engaged with NESL, Bangalore based, where all stamp duty is paid through NESL. All states, because every state is having stamp duty, separate stamp act. So each and every state, I can do the documentation of Karnataka state, I can do the documentation of Tamil Nadu state here in Jammu itself by paying the duty of Tamil Nadu. So customer engagement and dedicated RM, etc. So all these availabilities are there in SIDBI. So this is our mission, greening the nation. So 2500 solar rooftop, this is our mission, basically we are running after it. And 50,000 EV for eco, 50,000 EVs we are going to finance, this is our mission. And 2,000 crore energy efficiency products, machineries, etc. we are going to finance. This is our vision or target. Waste to environment wealth, nurture to nature. So these are the initiatives which we are doing for green financing. Next, our thematic products are there. This is the Arjuna scheme. This is for women entrepreneurs. A lady entrepreneur who is having 51% stake in the unit, she can get loan under this scheme up to 3 crore. So this is a scheme for women entrepreneurs. And then this is, next scheme is Saath. This is for SC/ST entrepreneurs. Similarly, this Ubharte Sitare. small and mid-sized MSMEs having export potential, they can avail the financial help under this scheme from SIDBI. So next, this is our recently developed scheme. More, this is for hotel and service industry. So our main focus is under this scheme because J&K is a tourism center. So this is a very lucrative scheme. Under this scheme, already existing hotels, restaurants, hospitals and all service activities, they can go for renovation, they can purchase light assets, they can go for modernization. So all these assets can be funded through CGT MSE cover only. No extra collateral is required. But the condition is unit should be Udyam registered, GST registration should be there, cash profit in last 3 years, and he should have filed the income tax returns for the last 3 years with a satisfactory civil scores. So from 10 lakh to 5 crore we can fund under this scheme. Just 20% promoter contribution and 80% financing is there. Financing under CGT MSE, I already told you. Interest is based on your rating and MCR lending rates. This is our express scheme. You must have seen our video which was running earlier on the screen. So this is very fast scheme for procuring of machinery loans, and this is online, totally online process. You can get the sanction letter itself through a digital mode only. In this scheme, we can give loan up to 1 crore only. Similarly, this speed scheme is there. Here we can give loan up to 50 crores. This is also for machinery. And this is our new product, GST Sahay. Presently, we are running this scheme for SIDBI customers only. Here you can do the invoice discounting. Customer has to choose whether he want purchase invoice discounting or sale invoice discounting. So at the time of sanction, this is totally digital mobile based app. You can download this app on your mobile and do the journey. Limit will be sanctioned as on the basis of your GST returns and your GST data, your sale, purchase, income tax returns. System will automatically sanction limit up to 50 lakh, and this limit is valid for 1 year. It's very easy and simple. End-to-end digital process is there. Automatic sanction is there, and you can discount. No bank going is involved. No man handling is involved under this scheme. You can discount your invoice at any point. Even running in a bus, you can discount your invoice. While sitting in the toilet, you can just search your mobile and you can discount your invoice. So it's as simple as that. This is our direct credit scheme. As you know, SIDBI is into direct lending. So mostly here we can do the project financing, starting from procurement of land, building, plant and machinery, working capital, entire thing we can fund under this scheme. So up to 50 crore loan we can give. This is for new entrepreneurs. For any business you want to start, we can fund under this scheme. Similarly, this SWIFT scheme is for working capital fundings. And this is the very lucrative scheme, and the times demand end-to-end energy efficiency scheme. So under this scheme, we are promoting solar, PV, windmills, energy efficient machinery. So there is a very huge list of machines which are energy efficient. So analysis of machine is done before sanctioning the loan. Okay, how much power saving you are going to get by purchasing this machine. So after that, this entire process is done and loan is sanctioned. So under this scheme, we can sanction up to 50 crore of loan. And up to 2 crore loan, you can get 2% interest subvention also under this scheme, if the loan portfolio is up to 2 crore. So just quickly I'll tell you about CGT MSc. Earlier speakers were saying the collateral and all that thing. So in 2000 Government of India and SIDBI had started this CGT MSc for the help of people who are having idea, technology, skill, but they don't have the collateral security to provide to the bank for procuring loans. So as of date, 235 member lending institutions are the members of CGT MSc Trust, which includes banks, FIs, cooperative banks, RRBs, NBFCs, etc. And objective of this CGT MSc is to facilitating collateral-free, third-party guarantee-free loans. No third-party guarantee is required, no collateral security is required. So you can get loan up to 5 crore under the scheme as of now. So encouraging financial inclusion through hassle-free access to finance, to credit. So create opportunity for MSEs for further economic development. So these are the salient features of this up to 5 crore. Very soon by 15th April, we are going to get this limit up to 10 crore. So Honorable Finance Minister announced in the budget that this limit will go up. So now the CGT MSc coverage is going to be enhanced to 10 crore. So all manufacturing, services, retail, trade, wholesale, educational institution, all industries can be covered under these schemes. Or this guarantee can be given to a member lending institution who has to sign an MOU with the CGT MSc Trust. Here we are getting 75 to 85% coverage. So this is the table of CGT MSc. This is also available on the website of SIDBI, CGT MSc. Thank you. One thing, sir, I would like to share. This guarantee was up to 10 crore, and in the last budget, our finance minister has announced, you must be remembering that we will provide credit guarantee up to 100 crore. You must be remembering. So now that guarantee has also been launched recently in the month of February. Now any entrepreneurs who want a loan up to 100 crore can get the loan without collateral under that mutual credit guarantee scheme. So that also has been launched. Circulars are being issued to the banks. So, but formally it has been launched in the month of February. Thank you, sir.
May I now request the Honorable SG to inaugurate this conference by lighting the holy lamp.
Very good evening to you all. Chief guest of today's program, respected Honorable Lieutenant Governor of J&K, Shri Manoj Sinha ji. Guest of honor, Shri Vikramjit Singh ji, IPS Commission Secretary, Industry and Commerce. Shri Arun Manas ji, Director Industries, Jammu. Shri Devmala Banerjee, Regional Director, Indian Chamber of Commerce, Northern Region. Esteemed dignitaries of the dais, industry and trade leaders, Manish ji from Jammu Chamber of Commerce, Varinder Jain ji, Sanjay Langar ji from Gangyan Industry, Neeraj Anand ji from Chamber of Traders Federation, Siddharth Dogra ji, a renowned personality of media, editor of Jammu Links News, Shri Ranjit Kalra ji, Member Sports Council and renowned figure in sports, Shri Ashok Emma ji, Honorable ex-VC, Central University Jammu, Rakesh ji, ex-president Jammu Chamber, Surinder Mahajan ji, Anup Mittal ji from Kanak Mandi and Raghunath Bazaar, Sandeep Jain ji from Jain Sabha, Shri Chandrasekhar Mahajan from hospitality industry, Robin ji, Sanjeev ji from Roti International, Vivek ji from IIM, Surinder ji, Harinder ji from Leeds RSS, Nitish ji, AGM RBI Jammu Kashmir Ladakh, Gaurav ji from Jammu Club, Kuldeep Singh Rana ji, my colleagues in ICC, Ashish Jain ji, Raj Dua ji, Anup Chadak ji, MSME entrepreneurs, distinguished guest speakers of technical sessions, friends from print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my absolute privilege to welcome you all to the Indian Chamber of Commerce MSME Conclave 2025. This gathering stands as a testament to the growth, strength and potential of Jammu Kashmir's MSME sector, which serves as a backbone of our economy, generating employment, fostering innovation and driving sustainable growth. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Lieutenant Governor Shri Manoj Sinha ji for his visionary leadership and unwavering support for industrial growth in J&K. Under his dynamic governance, we have witnessed remarkable progress in all the fields, particularly in infrastructure development and industrial policy reforms. Peace in shape of controlled militancy that are opening doors, new doors for our MSMEs. And sir, top of all, your love and affection like head of the family towards fertility of trade and commerce of J&K, which deserves a huge round of applause for everyone. Also taking advantage of this stage, sir, Jammu demands your attention towards extension of NCSS package and a local industrial incentive policy in lines with NCSS benefits. Also, there is a very pressing issue, resolution of issue of flour mills. Then, sir, MSMEs are at the heart of India's economic transformation, and today's conclave is designed to address their most pressing challenges: digital transformation, financial access, regulatory compliance, and market expansion. Through our insightful sessions, we aim to equip MSMEs with the tools and knowledge they need to scale up and compete in national and global markets. I am honored to share this stage with distinguished leaders who have played pivotal role in government in shaping the industrial and entrepreneurship landscape of our region. Shri Vikramjit Singh ji, with a deep expertise in industry and commerce, continues to drive impactful policy decisions that benefit businesses across sectors. Shri Khali Jahangir, whose mother is not well, he is not here. So Shri Arun Manas ji, he has been key enabler in supporting industrial development in Jammu. Their insights today will be invaluable for all of us. I also welcome students who have joined from Jammu University and Dogra Degree College, and thank Professor Umesh Rai, VC Jammu University, and Samardev Chatterjee, Secretary Dogra Degree College for their support. The MSME sector in Jammu and Kashmir is a turning point. With improved infrastructure, government incentives, and access to financial resources, this is the right time for entrepreneurs to embrace innovation and expand their businesses. However, to truly unlock our potential, we must strengthen our supply chains, adopt new age technologies, and bridge the financing gap for MSMEs. Through this conclave, we seek to create a collaborative platform where industry, policy makers, and financial institutions come together to forge solutions that will accelerate the growth of our MSMEs. I encourage all the entrepreneurs present here to actively participate and leverage the knowledge shared by our esteemed speakers who are here from South. And once again, I thank Honorable LG Shri Manoj Sinha ji for his blessings always, and all our esteemed guests for gracing this occasion with their presence. Together, let us work towards a more prosperous, digitally empowered and globally competitive MSME sector in Jammu and Kashmir. With these words, I thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mr. Sahai, for such encouraging words. You have set the inaugural tone perfectly. May I now request Shri Arun Kumar Manasji, Director, Industries and Commerce, Jammu, to share his thoughts with us.
माननीय महोदय, कमिश्नर इंडस्ट्री एंड कॉमर्स प्रोड्यूस सर, डाइस में बैठे IAS रीजनल डायरेक्टर, सभागार में बैठे सारे महानुभाव, विभिन्न इंडस्ट्रीज एंड कॉमर्स सेक्टर से जुड़े हुए जितने भी महानुभाव यहाँ का सबका स्वागत। खैर मेरा तो कोई औचित्य नहीं बनता कि मैं आपसे ज़्यादा रूबरू आप सब लोग माननीय एलजी साहब को सुनने के लिए उत्सुक है, लेकिन दो तीन बातें जो मैं आपसे साझा करना चाहता हूँ कि जो माननीय एलजी साहब की नेतृत्व में हमने 2-3 सालों में इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर में जो ख्याति तो नहीं कहूँगा कि जो अकम्पलिशमेंट्स करी है उनके बारे में बता दूँ कि 28,400 करोड़ का जो पैकेज भारत सरकार ने जम्मू कश्मीर को दिया था, मुझे इस बात को कहने में कोई संकोच नहीं है कि DPIIT की इंसेंटिव्स की हिस्ट्री में समय से पहले 28,400 करोड़ का या कोई भी पैकेज समय से पहले कमिट होना वो किसी भी राज्य ने या किसी भी प्रांत ने आज तक नहीं किया है, वो जम्मू कश्मीर ने समय से पहले रहते किया है। उसके साथ साथ अभी भी जो 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 पैशन, जो इंटरेस्ट बाहर के इन्वेस्टर्स जम्मू कश्मीर में दिखा रहे हैं वो अभी भी अभूतपूर्व है। समझ नहीं आ रहा कि हम ये भी उनसे कहते हैं कि फिलहाल पॉलिसी में रोक लगी है, हो सकता है कि 2.2 इसका वर्जन आएगा, देर लग सकती है, लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी जिस तरह का इंटरेस्ट बाहर के इन्वेस्टर्स यहाँ पे दिखा रहे हैं वो अभूतपूर्व है। और मैं भी पिछले 1-1.5 साल से इंडस्ट्री विभाग में हूँ और मेरा ये सौभाग्य है कि ऐसे वक्त में मुझे इस महकमे का डायरेक्टर बनाया गया जहाँ पे चैलेंजेस भी थी और अपनी जम्मू कश्मीर के लिए कुछ कर भी सकते थे। और मुझे याद है कि जब हम पिछले जनवरी में एलजी साहब के नेतृत्व में हम जब वाइब्रेंट गुजरात गए थे तो सर ने वहाँ पे आह्वान किया था कि जम्मू कश्मीर में इन्वेस्ट करने का यही समय है और सही समय है। और पिछले 1 साल में देखिए उन 7-8 महीनों में 28,400 करोड़ का जो पैकेज है वो हमने कमिट कर दिया है। और जिस तरह की सर हमारे पास एप्लीकेशंस हैं और 60,000 करोड़ के इंसेंटिव्स का पैकेज भी अगर आता है सर वो कम पड़ेगा। तो इतनी कंप्लीट एप्लीकेशन हमारे पास पड़ी है, उसके बावजूद भी और इन्वेस्टर जो है वो इंटरेस्ट अपना शो कर रहे हैं यहाँ इन्वेस्ट करने का। दूसरी बात, जिस तरह के यूनियन बजट में इस बार MSME को जो फोकस दिया गया है, अगर आप इस बार बजट देखें तो जो मेन थर्स्ट था इस बार यूनियन बजट का वो MSME सेक्टर पे था। चाहे वो एक्सेस टू फाइनेंशियल क्रेडिट है, चाहे उनकी मार्केटिंग है और चाहे उनकी हैंड होल्डिंग है। इन तीनों चीज़ों पे, तीनों जो पिलर्स हैं MSME पे, उन पे यूनियन बजट का फोकस था। और मुझे उम्मीद है कि आने वाले समय में भी हम सर के मार्गदर्शन में महकमा जहाँ जहाँ भी MSME को, सारे स्टेक होल्डर्स को डिपार्टमेंट की ज़रूरत होगी, हम कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर उनके साथ चलेंगे और जितने भी will try to surmount all the obstacles which will come in our way in order to see the better days for MSME. With that words, I'll thank and फिर IIC को बधाई कि इस तरह के जो इंटरेक्टिव सेशन, इस तरह की स्टेक होल्डर्स मीटिंग बार बार होती रहे, ताकि एक जो स्टेक होल्डर्स है MSME के साथ जो जुड़े हुए हैं वो एक मंच पर रहे, कमियाँ गिनाएं, जहाँ पे अच्छा काम है उसको सराहे भी और कमियाँ भी गिनाएं, ताकि आने वाले समय में उन कमियों को पूरा करके हम इस सेक्टर में अपना योगदान दें। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Manas ji. It gives privilege to know that 28,400 crore पहले से सब कुछ हो गया है, and this is a landmark and a record for the state. हमने तो सब states के साथ काम करते हैं, people are lagging behind. The state holds immense potential. Thank you so much. So may I now request Sri Vikramjit Singh ji, Commissioner Secretary to Government Industries and Commerce Department, to share his thoughts.
respected Shri Manoj Nath, Sir, Lieutenant Governor J&K, Shri Rahul Sayaji, Shri Dembale Banerjee, Shri Arun Manas, my colleague from the Industries Commerce Department, and all the ladies and gentlemen and the distinguished guests gathered here today. Very good afternoon to all of you. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate ICC for its centenary year and the great work that it has done over the years for furthering the cause of industrial growth and development of the country. And I wish that they continue with this work in the coming years. With respect to Jammu and Kashmir, I would like to thank ICC and also all the other industry associations and all the captains of industry for the trust and the faith that they have reposed in J&K, and the work that they have done along with the Industries and Commerce Department and the government of J&K in bringing about a sea change in the industrialization process and the development of the state. As mentioned by my colleague, while the package of 28,400 crores has got exhausted, but my request to all of you would be that you should continue with your efforts to promote the industrialization of J&K, because we are hopeful that there will be another package that the government of India will soon offer. And in this regard, Honorable LG sir has been making earnest efforts, and we are hopeful that this package will come soon. However, for units that start the work and the diligence of investing in J&K, once the package comes, it may be too late given the good response that the earlier package had. Many of the units who benefited from the package were those that had started looking at the state, started their diligence, and were in the right place at the right time to take advantage of the package. So, my request to all of you would be to continue with your diligence process. We are very hopeful that package will soon come, and we are there to support in any way possible. But the change process, the economic development of the UT or J&K has not happened only because of the package. If you look at every aspect of economic activity, last few years there has been a sea change. If you look at the startup sector, we've recently come out with a new startup policy. But in addition to that, there's been an almost 5-fold increase in the number of startups from J&K that have registered with DPIT since 2020. We now have over 1,010 startups registered, and over 300 of these startups are women-led startups. Similarly, in the area of micro-entrepreneurship, with the support of Government of India, we've been able to increase the coverage under the PMEGP scheme, and last 3 years J&K has been the #1 state in number of units established under PMEGP across the country. If you look at the ease of doing business reform process, again we had achieved a 97% reform implementation under RAP 2022, and this year again we have exceeded 99% on the reform implementation, and we still have about 15 days to make up for the balance 1% reforms. So the short point is that, as my colleague Arun pointed out, this is the time to commit to J&K, and on behalf of the government of J&K, we are there to support you in whatever way possible, and we look forward to your support and cooperation in the economic development and the industrialization of J&K. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vikramjit Singh. Your kind words definitely gives us more confidence to keep on engaging more with the state. If you look at the case of ICC, for the last 1 year, our engagement with the state, with the civil servants, and even meeting the LG has gone up. Not only in the state, but as well as in Delhi. And this will only be in upward swing in times ahead. May I now request our chief guest for today's program, Honorable LG Shri Manoj Sinha ji, to share his vision and views with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause.
Secretary Industries and Commerce, Jammu Kashmir, Sri Vikramjit Singh ji, Indian Chamber of Commerce Jammu Chapter के Chairman Sri Rahul Sahai ji, Director Industries Arun Manhas, Dev Malya Banerjee, industry leaders, bankers, MSME entrepreneurs, देवियों सज्जनों तथा मित्रों, MSME और इस सेक्टर के विकास पर केंद्रित इस महत्वपूर्ण कॉन्क्लेव में आकर मुझे अत्यंत प्रसन्नता का अनुभव हो रहा है। MSME एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, बैंकिंग के लीडर्स और अन्य महत्वपूर्ण स्टेक होल्डर्स को एक साथ एक मंच पर लाने और MSMEs के सामने चुनौतियों और संभावनाओं पर संवाद आयोजित करने के लिए मैं इंडियन चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स को हृदय से बधाई देना चाहूँगा। इस कॉन्क्लेव में भाग ले रहे सभी साथी हमारी अर्थव्यवस्था को आकार देने में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाते हैं। मुझे प्रसन्नता है कि जम्मू कश्मीर इंडस्ट्रीज एंड कॉमर्स डिपार्टमेंट इस अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण कॉन्क्लेव से जुड़ा हुआ है। MSME के विकास को एक नए स्तर पर ले जाने के लिए जम्मू कश्मीर प्रशासन की प्रतिबद्धता और दृढ़ संकल्प को भी दर्शाता है। एक ऐसा विकास जो समावेशी भी हो, पर्यावरण की दृष्टि से सस्टेनेबल भी हो और एंटरप्रेन्योर्स की जरूरतों के आधार पर केंद्रित हो। ये सच है कि इस देश में पिछले 10-11 वर्षों में प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में MSME सेक्टर में एक नई क्रांति आई है जिसने भारतवर्ष के आर्थिक परिदृश्य को पूरी तरीके से ट्रांसफॉर्म करने में मदद किया है। खासतौर से कोविड के पश्चात पूरी दुनिया में MSMEs का ग्रोथ मोटे तौर पर अवरुद्ध हो गया था। भारत में भी 2020-21 में MSMEs ने कुल 3.95 लाख करोड़ रुपए का एक्सपोर्ट किया था, लेकिन मैं कहूं कि सरकार की नीतियों, दूरदर्शिता और अनेक निर्णयों के कारण MSME सेक्टर के एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के संकल्प, बैंकिंग सेक्टर के सपोर्ट और सभी स्टेक होल्डर्स की मेहनत से 4 वर्ष के भीतर मैं देख रहा हूं कि पूरा परिदृश्य बदल गया है। 24-25, 24-25 में MSME का एक्सपोर्ट लगभग 13 लाख करोड़ रुपए से अधिक हो गया है। इस सेक्टर ने एक बार फिर ये साबित किया है कि भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था को, इकोनॉमी को बढ़ावा देने और वैश्विक व्यापार को मजबूत करने में एमएसएमईज की बड़ी ही महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका होती है। कोविड पैंडेमिक के दौरान एक और बड़ा परिवर्तन हुआ। 19-20 19-20 तक एक्सपोर्ट करने वाली एमएसएमईज यूनिट्स की संख्या लगभग 52,000 हुआ करती थी, लेकिन मई 2024 में जो सर्वे हुआ तो एक्सपोर्ट करने वाली एमएसएमईज की कुल संख्या आज इस देश में बढ़कर 1,73,000 करोड़ 1,73,000 से ज़्यादा हो गई। ये आंकड़ा भी इस बात का संकेत है कि ग्लोबल ट्रेड में भारत का प्रभाव और भारत की हिस्सेदारी ये दोनों बढ़ रही है। क्योंकि एमएसएमई से जुड़े एंटरप्रेन्योर्स यहाँ मौजूद हैं, इसलिए विशेष रूप से उनका ध्यान इस बात पर आकृष्ट करना चाहूँगा कि बिजनेस में ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन और अपग्रेडेशन का एक बड़ा लक्ष्य ये भी होता है कि इंटरप्राइजेज का अपग्रेडेशन भी हो, माइक्रो और स्मॉल यूनिट को मीडियम इंटरप्राइज बनाने में मदद भी दी जाए। और इस दिशा में भारत सरकार के मार्गदर्शन में जो काम हुए हैं, नई नीतियां और कई इंटरवेंशन ऐसे किए गए हैं जिससे वो स्केल अप किए जा सके। आपको जानकर हैरानी भी होगी और प्रसन्नता भी होगी, पिछले 5 वर्षों में 6,142 6,142 माइक्रो इंटरप्राइजेज मीडियम इंटरप्राइजेज में बदल गए हैं तथा 43,840 स्मॉल इंटरप्राइजेज आज मीडियम इंटरप्राइजेज के रूप में स्केल अप हुए हैं। ये आंकड़ा भी इंगित करता है कि इंटरप्राइजेज में अवसरों के साथ साथ आगे बढ़ने और परिवर्तन की एक नए प्रकार की प्रतिस्पर्धा जो भारत की इकोनॉमी के लिए बहुत ही अच्छी बात है, शुभ संकेत है, प्रारंभ हो गई। अगर 23-24 के कुल एक्सपोर्ट को देखा जाए तो उसमें एमएसएमई प्रोडक्ट्स का हिस्सा लगभग 45.73% रहा है। और मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि जब 31 मार्च को इस फाइनेंशियल ईयर की रिपोर्ट आएगी तो मुझे पक्के तौर पर यकीन है कि ये आंकड़ा जो है इस रिकॉर्ड को भी जरूर क्रॉस करेगा। मैं समझता हूं ये आंकड़ा एमएसएमईज के बढ़ते मार्केट के साथ साथ इस बात का भी प्रमाण है कि ग्लोबल प्लेयर्स का भारत में मौजूद संभावनाओं में आस्था और विश्वास ये दोनों पिछले 10 वर्षों में बढ़ा है। ग्लोबल साउथ और ग्लोबल नॉर्थ में तमाम अनिश्चितताओं के बीच भारत वैश्विक जगत के लिए एक आशा की किरण के रूप में दिखाई पड़ रहा है। आप देख रहे हैं अभी पिछले 1 हफ्ते से ग्लोबल फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम में जिस प्रकार की उथल पुथल चल रही है, उसमें भी सबसे तेजी से बढ़ रही अर्थव्यवस्था के कारण विश्व की बड़ी से बड़ी इकोनॉमी आज भारत की ओर देख रही है। ऐसी स्थिति में एमएसएमईज के ऊपर दोहरी जिम्मेदारी है। सबसे पहले वैश्विक प्रतिस्पर्धा के लिए एमएसएमईज को टेक्नोलॉजी एडॉप्शन पर विशेष रूप से ध्यान केंद्रित करना होगा और इनोवेशन को भी बढ़ावा देने की जरूरत होगी। दूसरी बात मुझे समझ में आती है कि मैनेजमेंट और स्किल पर भी ध्यान हमें ज्यादा देना होगा ताकि टेक्नोलॉजी अपग्रेडेशन और इनोवेशन कल्चर को सही तरीके से एमएसएमईज की ग्रोथ के लिए उपयोग में लाया जा सके या नियंत्रित किया जा सके। मैं जानता हूं कि अलग अलग स्टेट तथा अलग अलग ड्यूटीज में इंटरप्रेन्योर्स के लिए विभिन्न तरह की चुनौतियां भी हैं, लेकिन सामाजिक, भौगोलिक और आर्थिक भिन्नताओं के बावजूद कुछ समस्याएं ऐसी हैं जो हर जगह हैं और एक तरह से मैं कहूं कि कॉमन है। अक्सर हम सुनते हैं कि समय पर ऋण नहीं मिला, विशेष रूप से हैंडीक्राफ्ट हैंडलूम सेक्टर में फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस की कमी का सीधा असर प्रोडक्शन पर पड़ता है। दूसरी बात सुनाई पड़ती है कि साहब इंटरेस्ट रेट बहुत ज़्यादा है, मार्केटिंग और ब्रांड बिल्डिंग की बड़ी समस्या है, लो प्रोडक्शन है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की कमी है, स्किल्ड मैन पावर नहीं मिल रहा है, रॉ मटेरियल का अभाव है, लॉजिस्टिक्स की कॉस्ट बहुत ज़्यादा है, अनेक इस तरह की बातें हम सुनते हैं। इस तरह की बहुत सी चुनौतियां अभी भी अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में हैं, लेकिन ये बात कही जा सकती है कि एमएसएमईज ने बड़ा बदलाव 10-11 सालों में देखा है और जिन समस्याओं का जिक्र मैंने पहले किया उसके समाधान की दिशा में काफ़ी प्रयास हुए। एक ऐसा इंडस्ट्री फ्रेंडली वातावरण विकसित हो रहा है जो आने वाले दिनों में विकसित देशों का आराम से मुकाबला कर सकेगा। आज की तारीख में भारतवर्ष में 6 करोड़ 30 लाख से ज़्यादा एमएसएमईज ऑपरेशनल हैं और लगभग 25 करोड़ लोगों को इसके कारण रोजगार मिला हुआ है। पूरे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर को अगर देखें तो लगभग 39% स्किल्ड आबादी को इसी सेक्टर में रोजगार मिला है। इस ग्रोथ के पीछे एक पूरी तरह का रिफॉर्म सिस्टम काम कर रहा है और अगर आंकड़ों का अध्ययन किया जाए तो पिछले वर्ष क्रेडिट गारंटी के तहत लगभग 2.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए यूनिट्स को दिए गए हैं। इस वर्ष भी, जिसका जिक्र अभी हमारे पूर्व के वक्ताओं ने किया, खासतौर से हमारे डायरेक्टर इंडस्ट्रीज ने, एमएसएमईज को मजबूत करने और स्केल-अप करने तथा दक्षता बढ़ाने के लिए कई निर्णय लिए गए। यहाँ बैंकिंग सेक्टर से जुड़े प्रोफेशनल मौजूद हैं और उन्हें ये बात पता है कि कोविड पैंडेमिक के पश्चात एमएसएमई के एनपीए में बड़ी भारी गिरावट आई है। अगर मैं 2020 की बात करूं तो इस सेक्टर का एनपीए जहां 11% हुआ करता था, वहीं पिछले साल ये 4% पर आ गया है। ये एक सुखद संकेत है। आप सब वाकिफ हैं कि एमएसएमईज इन्वेस्टमेंट और टर्नओवर लिमिट में भी एक व्यापक नीतिगत परिवर्तन हुआ ताकि रिवाइज क्लासिफिकेशन क्राइटेरिया, बेहतर रिसोर्स, टेक्नोलॉजिकल अडॉप्शन और अधिक रोजगार में ये सहायक हो सके। मुझे उम्मीद है कि आज बैंकिंग सेक्टर के जो साथी इस पैनल में चर्चा के दौरान रहे होंगे, उन्होंने इन बिंदुओं पर जरूर प्रकाश डाला होगा। किस प्रकार से भारत सरकार के प्रयत्नों के कारण ऋण की उपलब्धता को बढ़ाया जा सका है, कैसे उन्हें सुलभ तरीके से आर्थिक मदद दी जा सकी है, माइक्रो तथा स्मॉल इंटरप्राइजेज के लिए ऋण गारंटी कवर को 5 करोड़ रुपए से बढ़ाकर 10 करोड़ रुपए इसी दौरान हुआ। स्टार्टअप्स की गारंटी कवर को भी 10 करोड़ रुपए से बढ़ाकर 20 करोड़ रुपए इसी समय में हुआ है और 27 प्रियॉरिटी सेक्टर्स में ऋण के लिए जो फी है उसमें 1% की कमी कर दी गई है। स्टार्टअप्स को सपोर्ट प्रदान करने के लिए 10,000 करोड़ रुपए के साथ एक नया फंड ऑफ फंड्स स्थापित किया जा रहा है। जितने भी एक्सपोर्टर एमएसएमईज हैं, टर्म लोन 20 करोड़ होगा और गारंटी कवर भी उनका बढ़ाया जाएगा। पिछले कुछ वर्षों में अनेक फोरम में ये बात मैंने भी दोहराई है कि माइक्रो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स की एक मांग सुनी थी कि उन्हें भी किसान भाइयों की तरह क्रेडिट कार्ड की सुविधा उपलब्ध होनी चाहिए ताकि जब भी कोई इमरजेंसी हो उनके पास वित्तीय लाइफलाइन मौजूद रहे। 25-26 के वित्तीय वर्ष में वह मांग भी भारत सरकार ने पूरी कर दी है और माइक्रो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को 5 लाख रुपए का क्रेडिट कार्ड मिलेगा। इसकी शुरुआत इस वर्ष में हो गई है और 10 लाख कार्ड इस साल वितरित किए जाएंगे। मैं समझता हूं कि इस तरह के ऐसे अनेक निर्णय हैं जो आने वाले वर्षों में एमएसएमईज में एक नई क्रांति को जन्म देंगे और विकास को बहुआयामी बनाएंगे। जम्मू कश्मीर के बारे में हमारे साथियों ने, हमारे सेक्रेटरी इंडस्ट्री और डायरेक्टर इंडस्ट्रीज ने आपसे चर्चा की है। पिछले 4-5 वर्षों की यात्रा पर अगर कोई नज़र डालेगा तो मुझे लगता है कि उसे ज़रूर ये बात समझ में आएगी कि जिस तरह की चुनौती यहाँ थी, उस चुनौती से रास्ता बनाना ये कठिन काम था, लेकिन सभी साथियों ने मिलकर के रास्ते बनाए हैं और मैं कह सकता हूँ कि उसका असर दिखाई पड़ रहा है। स्वाभाविक रूप से इंटरप्रेन्योरशिप का कल्चर बहुत ही कम था। अगर मैं कहूँ कि नदारद था तो कोई अतिशयोक्ति नहीं है, और इसलिए इंटरप्राइजेस का इकोसिस्टम बड़ा ही सीमित दायरे में सिमटा हुआ था। आप स्वयं इस बात से अंदाज़ा लगा सकते हैं कि लंबे कालखंड में जो इन्वेस्टमेंट था प्राइवेट सेक्टर का, वो बड़ा सीमित था। युवा इंटरप्रेन्योर बनने के बजाय सरकारी नौकरी ढूंढना ये प्राथमिकता हुआ करती थी, और अभी भी लगभग 5 लाख गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉई जम्मू कश्मीर जैसे छोटे यूनियन टेरिटरी में हैं, और अगर बाकी राज्यों या यूटी से हम तुलना करें तो वो संख्या काफ़ी बड़ी है। मैं मानता हूँ कि कोई भी क्षेत्र, राज्य या यूटी तब तक तरक्की नहीं कर सकता जब तक वो इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट को जीवन मरण का प्रश्न न बना ले। तमिलनाडु, झारखंड, उत्तर प्रदेश, हिमाचल, कर्नाटक, महाराष्ट्र, मध्य प्रदेश, गोवा, पुडुचेरी, अनेक राज्यों का उदाहरण हमारे सामने है। वहाँ तो कई ऐसे राज्य हमारे देश में हैं, अनेक सामाजिक वर्ग के ऐसे लोग हैं जो नौकरी को ही अब हेय दृष्टि से देखते हैं। एक बार घर में बच्चे ने इंजीनियरिंग भी कर ली तो उसे भी कहा जाता है कि तुम नौकरी के बजाय अपना बिजनेस शुरू करो। और ये आज की बात नहीं है, ये प्रथा लंबे समय से उन राज्यों में प्रारंभ हो गई थी। यहाँ का रिवाज थोड़ा उल्टा था। इंजीनियरिंग की पढ़ाई करके भी लड़का क्लास 4 की नौकरी एडवर्टाइज हो तो उसमें भी अप्लाई करता था। सब इंस्पेक्टर का एडवर्टीजमेंट हो तो उसमें भी अप्लाई करता था, और इंतजार करता था कई साल कि जब एसएसबी या पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन से एडवर्टीजमेंट होगा तो हम उसके लिए प्रयास करेंगे। इस सोच ने काफ़ी हद तक जम्मू कश्मीर के आत्मविश्वास को चोट पहुंचाने का काम किया, और इसलिए मुझे लगता है कि जो इंडस्ट्री डिपार्टमेंट या जम्मू कश्मीर एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ने पिछले 4-5 वर्षों में किया, उसका असर अब धीरे धीरे पड़ने लगा है। मौजूदा इंटरप्राइजेस के लिए इकोनॉमिक स्टिमुलस पैकेज कोविड के दौरान दिया गया था, आते ही 2020 में ही, ताकि वो खड़े हो सकें। जो विभिन्न योजनाएं भारत सरकार या जम्मू कश्मीर प्रशासन की थी, उनसे भी ढेर सारे छोटे छोटे उद्यमी गांव स्तर पर बन सकें, इसका भी काफ़ी प्रयत्न हुआ। चाहे वो मिशन यूथ हो या बैक टू विलेज में एक प्रोग्राम ये भी रहता था कि हर पंचायत से कुछ नौजवानों को आइडेंटिफाई करना, उन्हें फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट देना, उनकी हैंड होल्डिंग करना, ताकि वो अपने गांव में, गांव के आसपास कोई उद्यम चला सकें। और मुझे लगता है कि ऐसे अनेक लोग हैं जिनको मैं निजी तौर पर जानता हूं, और ये संख्या कोई छोटी मोटी नहीं है, बड़ी संख्या है। और अगर मैं सही कहूं तो मुझे लगता है कि 6-7 लाख से कम ऐसे नौजवान और नौजवानियाँ नहीं होंगी जम्मू कश्मीर में जिन्होंने 5 लाख, 2 लाख, 8 लाख, 10 लाख इस तरह के ऋण दे करके आज अपना और बैंकों का भी मैं आभारी हूँ कि उन्होंने इसमें बड़ी मदद की। जिस दिन आज़ादी का 75वीं वर्षगांठ मना रहे थे, 26 जनवरी को, जिस साल 75 वर्ष पूरा हुआ था, जम्मू में कार्यक्रम था। 25 को एक साथ 75,000 नौजवानों को आर्थिक सहायता सामूहिक रूप से देने का काम यहीं जम्मू में हम लोगों ने किया। उसके नेक्स्ट ईयर ये संख्या 90,000 से ऊपर हो गई। निवेश के बारे में मेरे साथियों ने बताया, मैं टाइम जाया नहीं करूंगा। अच्छी तादाद में यहाँ लोगों ने इन्वेस्ट किया है, प्रपोजल्स अभी भी हैं। वो कैसे जल्दी से जल्दी जमीन पर हकीकत के रूप में बदलें, इसकी कोशिश हुई है। जो ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस के लिए जो परिवर्तन है उसके बारे में हमारे साथियों ने बता दिया है। मैं उसे दोहराना नहीं चाहता, बट कनेक्टिविटी का भी एक बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण योगदान होता है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का। उस दृष्टि से भी अगर आप देखेंगे तो चाहे वो रोड कनेक्टिविटी हो या रेल कनेक्टिविटी, जो किसी दिन इस महीने में कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी रेल से जुड़ जाएगा, एयर कनेक्टिविटी हो, इसमें काफ़ी बड़ा बदलाव आया। अगर मैं एक छोटा उदाहरण दूं, जब मैं आया था पहली बार जम्मू से श्रीनगर बाई रोड गया था तो 8.5 घंटा लगा था, जबकि पूरा स्कार्ट और काफिला था। अब लोग बिना स्कार्ट काफिले के कोई भी 4-4 घंटे में जम्मू से श्रीनगर पहुंच जाता। और मोटे तौर पर 1.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए के हाईवे और टनल के अनेक प्रोजेक्ट्स यहाँ चल रहे हैं। एग्रीकल्चर और हार्टिकल्चर सेक्टर में भी बड़ा बदलाव जम्मू कश्मीर में आ गए, क्योंकि एक बड़ी आबादी, मोटे तौर पर 70% यहाँ की आबादी एग्रीकल्चर और एलाइड एक्टिविटी से जुड़ी हुई है। उसमें भी कैसे उद्यम स्थापित हो सकते हैं, इसके लिए भी एक सोच समझ करके देश के जाने माने कृषि विशेषज्ञों के सहयोग से हॉलिस्टिक एग्रीकल्चर डेवलपमेंट प्लान जम्मू कश्मीर में बना, जिसका एक लक्ष्य था कि 5 वर्षों में जो कंट्रीब्यूशन जम्मू कश्मीर की जीडीपी को एग्रीकल्चर और एलाइड सेक्टर का है, उसे कैसे डबल कर दिया जाए। और मैं पूरी तरह आश्वस्त हूँ कि एक बार प्रोग्राम पूरी तरह से इम्प्लीमेंट हो गया तो वो डबल नहीं होगा, 2.5 गुना जरूर बढ़ेगा, ऐसा मैं पूरी तरह से विश्वास करता हूँ। अभी मिशन युवा एक कार्यक्रम बना है और उसमें उद्यमशीलता को कैसे जोड़ा जाए, युवाओं को कैसे रोजगार दिया जाए। 1,37,000 नए इंटरप्राइजेस कैसे विकसित हों यहाँ के युवाओं के द्वारा, और सब मोटे तौर पर 4-4.5 लाख युवा इससे रोजगार पा सकें, इस दिशा में भी काम हुआ है। PM EGP के बारे में हमारे इंडस्ट्री सेक्रेटरी ने बताया है। उसमें केवल एक बात मैं जोड़ना चाहता हूँ कि जम्मू कश्मीर की आबादी देश की आबादी की 1% है, और जैसा इन्होंने बताया कि 3 साल से प्राइम मिनिस्टर्स एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन प्रोग्राम में जम्मू कश्मीर इज नंबर 1 इन द कंट्री, तो ये बड़ी उपलब्धि है। अनेक ऐसे स्थान हैं जिनकी चर्चा जम्मू कश्मीर में दूसरे कारणों से होती थी। पुलवामा का नाम सभागार में बैठे हुए लोग जो बाहर से आए दूसरे कारणों से जानते रहे, लेकिन आज पुलवामा में 6,000 से ज़्यादा यूनिट स्थापित हो गई है। पुलवामा की ये उपलब्धि है। पॉलिसी के लेवल पर, चाहे वो प्रोक्योरमेंट की पॉलिसी हो, स्टार्टअप की पॉलिसी हो, अनेक चीज़ें प्रशासन ने किया है। और एक सवाल ये है कि जो भारत सरकार ने न्यू इंडस्ट्रियल स्कीम बनाई थी, उसकी कंटिन्यूटी का भारत सरकार की ओर से ये आश्वासन है। मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि आने वाले दिनों में जो बातचीत है उस आधार पर मैं कर सकता हूं कि हमें भी लगता है कि वो फिर से एक बार जम्मू कश्मीर के इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ के लिए भारत सरकार जरूर सहायता करेगी। बाकी जो सुझाव आपके कॉन्क्लेव में उभरे होंगे वो विक्रमजीत जी और उनकी टीम उस पर जरूर गौर करेगी। एक बात मैं जरूर कहना चाहता हूं कि किसी को भी इस तरह का कोई प्रयास नहीं करना चाहिए। कभी कभी उत्साह में लोग इस तरह की बातें करते हैं कि इन्वेस्टर्स का हौसला थोड़ा पस्त पड़ने लगता है, और ये प्रयास मैं समझता हूं कि जम्मू कश्मीर की इकॉनमी के लिए भी खतरनाक होगा, रोजगार सृजन के लिए भी खतरनाक होगा, क्योंकि कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डिंग मेजर वो एक दिन में बनता नहीं है, बड़ा समय लगता है। तो जिस लेवल पर आज एक वातावरण बना है, मैं समझता हूं कि अगर किसी एक्शन से वो उसको नुकसान पहुंचेगा तो शायद इतिहास दर्ज करेगा ऐसे लोगों को कि जम्मू कश्मीर जब आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश कर रहा था तो उसे पीछे ले जाने में ऐसे लोगों ने योगदान किया। MSME के एक्सपोर्ट का वॉल्यूम और GDP में उसका योगदान लगभग 30% यहाँ भी है। छोटे छोटे इंटरप्राइजेज में ही ये संभावना है कि वो विकसित भारत के बड़े बड़े सपने को हकीकत में बदल सकें। MSME की प्रगति से ही जम्मू कश्मीर और देश की प्रगति हो सकती है। डोमेस्टिक मार्केट में भी टीवी सेल्स, लेदर सेक्टर, EV बैटरीज, इलेक्ट्रिक इक्विपमेंट्स में भी अब MSME कैसे आगे आवे, मुझे लगता है कि इस पर ध्यान केंद्रित करने की जरूरत है, जिससे स्थानीय मांग की आपूर्ति संभव हो सके। मैं इस कॉन्क्लेव में सकारात्मक चर्चा के लिए आप सभी को एक बार पुनः बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और उम्मीद करता हूं कि आने वाले दिनों में ये क्रम जारी रहेगा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring address. A lot of things that you have told has resonating in our minds, and I'm very sure all of us are going back with some solid takeaways today. May I now request, my colleague Rahul Sahai, Chairman ICC Jammu, to present a memento to the Honorable LG. By hearing about startups, Indian Chamber of Commerce is very passionate about startups and its ecosystem. We have been working very closely with multiple state governments to accelerate their startup ecosystems, and we would love to work closely with your state. It is heartening to note that the state has more than 1,000 registered startups with DPIIT. I remember going to one of the states in central India, and they said nahi startups to काफी है, but DPIIT result says that it's 0. So look at the discipline the state has exhibited in terms of having 1,000 plus startups registered in the ecosystem and in the DPIIT records. So we will definitely like to work closely with the startup ecosystem, with your office, with the state civil servant bureaucracy, as well as the captains of the industry. Indian Chamber of Commerce has been celebrating its 100th year now. We were founded in the year 1925. We have 12 offices in India and 27 global offices now. So I would like to, tell Vikramjit Singh ji, sir, please take advantage of our global network. We have 27 global offices now and 12 offices in India. We'll be very happy to work closely with your team, with the startup ecosystem. Name a country, if we have an office, we'll get investors in the state for them. Let them see, let the perception about the state change. Be it a South Korea, be it a Italy, be it a Japan, be it a US, be it a Vietnam, or you also, the state should also start visiting those countries like Industry 4.0. Sir, there is, Jammu is a manufacturing belt. So basically, if the MSMEs start implementing the Industry 4.0 points in terms of plant and machinery, the production capacity will go up. So these are a lot of good learnings which I think state can also adopt, and will be very happy to partner and work closely with you. And obviously, sir, आपका जो points था upgradation and transformation, today's discussion was largely on that. How MSMEs can upgrade and transform themselves. The MSMEs has to invest in technology. There is no second way out. You cannot enhance and accelerate your business in technology, sir. उसके ऊपर ही चर्चा हुआ है. We have some good investors from Karnataka. They are keen to set up their incubation center in the state, sir. So Postpone is a global, incubating hub. ये लोग amazing काम कर रहा है. They have tie-ups with San Francisco Accelerator and they are willing to set up in the state, sir. So with this note, I formally propose a hearty vote of thanks. I would like to thank the sponsors for supporting the program. With this note, I close my remarks here. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.